Hi, it's Sunday the 28th of June 2026 and welcome to this week's My Thoughts vlog. As usual, it's unscripted and these are my own words, my own thoughts, nobody else's. Now, we've only just had Armed Forces Day recently, and it's a day when government ministers who were involved in that kind of business will tell us that, that there's no better country to be a veteran than the United Kingdom. Well, I beg to differ, especially if you're a nuclear test veteran. All the other nuclear powers have acknowledged what was done to their service personnel during the tests and have made good on that. Not us. In fact, we had a meeting with the Veterans Minister a few weeks back, and we were told that, we are his department's top priority. And I'm talking about when we are discussing the review into the medical records, this review that is 6 months overdue, the review that we were told we would get to see, and the review that we were told would be out before recess. Now, time is ebbing away before recess happens. It's literally just over 2 weeks, and we're trying to communicate with his office, and bear in mind, he's a veteran himself, an ex-RAF officer, so you would have thought he would understand what it's like to be a veteran and to have an issue that needs resolving, but maybe not. So we've been asking, when are we going to hear something? When are you going to make a decision about when we can have our meeting to look at the report, and when are we going to have our meeting with the PM? And all we're getting is kind of pushback responses, it's in progress, it's happening, probably even that lovely phrase, it's happening at pace, whatever that means. Seems to be a government favourite, that one, in a minute, at pace. We need a definition of that. So, we're still no further on than we were a couple of weeks back. And that is, it's frustrating, it's insulting, and we keep stressing time is not on our side, and this point has been driven home recently in such a brutal way. We've lost another 2 veterans, and we've lost the wife of a veteran who, what more do we have to say to them than that? What other point is that we can drive home other than time is critical and we are running out? And like I said, there's that time aspect, and then there's a time aspect of recess is a couple of weeks away. We haven't got much time, and we've got to organise getting ourselves to London. Booking hotels is a nightmare at the best of times when you're after an accessible room. So we need this resolving quickly, and we had high hopes that the new Veterans Minister would be a man of action, and so far it's just words, and that makes me feel sad, because we're kind of being ghosted all over again, and I hate to say it, but it's beginning to be reminiscent of the last government. But there's still time, still hope, but it needs to happen soon. There needs to be, this week, some proper contact with dates, and if that doesn't happen, we are in desperate trouble, because I think we will really be running out of time to see this. We're promised it, we want it, and it needs to happen. Anyway, that's enough on that one, because I think if I continue I'll just get angry. Second thing I want to talk to you about is if you're going on holiday this year and you're looking for something to read, how about this? Now, this is mine, it came today via the postman, thank you very much, available on Amazon, and it's by Alan Owen, the founder of Labrats, and it's not a true fact book, it's a novel he's written, but it's a thriller, and by all accounts it's very, very good, so I should be looking forward to starting that. So if you're looking for something to read while you're on the aeroplane or on the beach or whatever, jump onto Amazon, pick it up. Alan hasn't paid me any money whatsoever to say this, I must stress, but I want to read it, so I will. I think we've all survived the heat wave just about. I believe it's going to be a bit cooler now, but pick up again in a few weeks. So here's hoping we have a nice summer. But for this week, that's my lot. But if you've got any questions, just put them in the comments, and I shall answer them next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.